Hey up, it's Steve from the old Yorkshire Geek, and a bit of Star Trek news today. Well, not really news, it's kind of a nothing burger, but I found it interesting anyway, if only to poke fun at Patrick Stewart. But before we get into that, let's have an intro. I wish I could hear those videos when I played them. Maybe there's a way to do it, I don't know, but I haven't figured it out yet. I've just got to hope that you can hear it as well. Anyway, this is from Looper, as usual. Links in the description down below. And don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already. I'm also on Rumble, Spotify, Amazon Music Podcasts, Google Podcasts. You can also find me on my social medias of Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description if you don't understand a word I'm saying, because neither do I. As are the links for my two books, Silent Predator, a short horror novella about big cats roaming around North Yorkshire and doing big catty type stuff, and Mercury Rapids, a light-hearted, slightly thicker action-adventure, sci-fi action-adventure about UFOs and abductions and space battles and the moon and comets and all those sorts of stuff happens in it. Anyway, they're available on Amazon, Kindle and paperback. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Right. Let's get to this news. Let's get to this news. Where the hell is it? It's too far down there. Anyway, there we go. There you go. Star Trek Picard almost ended in a far more mysterious way. You're not kidding. For once, I've read this article. Usually I just look at the headlines and go for it. But there's the cast of Star Trek Picard. Well, it is the crew. But there we go. Now, of course, we see that's Raffi, who never went on the Enterprise D, as far as we know. But there she is. So it's obviously a publicity photo. And Worf, and Beverly Crusher, Jack Crusher, or is he Jack Picard now, or Jack Picard Crusher? I don't know. Geordie LaForge, Deanna Troy, Data, I think he's going by that name now, and 7 of 9, who also never went on the Enterprise D bridge. Captain 7 of 9, spoilers. Captain William T. Riker, technically should be William Troy. They do say that in Nemesis, don't they? Picard does call him Mr. Troy. And there he is, the man himself, Sir Patrick Stewart, as Admiral/Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Right, contains spoilers for the series finale of Star Trek Picard. The ending of Star Trek Picard, by the way, was amazing. I give it 20 out of 10, because it was just that good. It was that good, and I cried my eyes out. The ending of Star Trek Picard concluded the long-awaited reunion of the USS Enterprise fans had been... The long-awaited reunion, the USS Enterprise... I don't know. I'd been waiting for years to see, as the crew, led again by Jean-Luc Picard, Sir Patrick Stewart, battled with the Borg drones and the Borg Queen, Alice Krieger. She just did the voice. It was somebody else in the makeup. I thought it was CG, to be honest, but apparently there was somebody in the makeup. It was probably cheaper to do that than CG, I suppose. I also suspect there may have been a little bit of... Amanda Plummer thrown in there. I'm sure I heard Amanda Plummer's voice in there. Maybe to add a little bit of changeling mystery into it. Anyway, all hope may have been lost until the crew defeated both the hostile species as well as the changeling infiltrators. But according to the show's leading star, the finale nearly ended in a far more mysterious fashion. In an interview with Variety, Patrick Stewart was asked by the publication why the captain's relationship with Dr. Beverly Crusher, Gates McFadden, was not followed up in the new series of Star Trek The Next Generation movies. He replied that showrunners wished to keep Picard's romantic life ambiguous. However, he added, "We had one idea for ending Picard, which I think now would have been a mistake, but it would have ended the show with a huge question mark." Remember, Patrick Stewart, had a lot of creative pull in seasons 1 and 2 of Picard, and look how they ended up. Thank goodness that didn't happen with season 3. Picard and Crusher's relationship has always been complex, still the actor did not specify if their former entanglements were ever part of his suggested closing scene for Star Trek Picard. Here is what he had to say about the discarded plot development. And there he is. Patrick Stewart revealed to Variety that he liked how his proposed conclusion to Star Trek Picard would have kept the audience on the edge of their seat, trying to figure out the original ambiguous ending. When asked by the publication what he was referring to, Stewart decided to remain silent on the scrapped idea. "I can't talk about it," the veteran actor said. "I said I wouldn't talk about it because it was a complicated situation." It means it was rubbish. "I went with what the producers wanted. I was not comfortable with it, but watching the final episode the other night, I realised that what they had persuaded me we should do was absolutely the best thing that could have happened." And I'm going to play you what his idea was in a moment. It's a joke. Although it remains unclear precisely what mystery ending Stewart originally had in mind, viewers must make do with a Last Generation curtain call for one of the greatest captains of the USS Enterprise. And this is what he had to say.
"I see this beautiful girl, and I think I'd like to see her naked, and so all her clothes fall off. And she's scrabbling around to get them back on again, but even before she can get her knickers on, I've seen everything. I've seen it all."
I'm lying, obviously he didn't say that. That was obviously a scene from Ricky Gervais's Extras where Patrick Stewart said that, and it was a hilarious scene showing that Patrick Stewart can do comedy. He's really funny in that scene. But there we go. But given what happened in Star Trek Picard, particularly Season 2, I wouldn't be surprised, his mother hanging herself and all this weird stuff going on. That were all Patrick Stewart's idea, apparently. But there we go. So we don't know what the mysterious ending was, and it was something to do with Beverly, it seems. I don't know. Did they join together in some sort of Decker Ilea thing at the end and go off into another dimension? No, because he's no idea, has he? If you said that to Patrick Stewart, he'd say, "What?" in a Yorkshire accent, because he's a Yorkshire man. He was born about 2 miles away from where I live, over that direction over there. Yes, that way, towards my kitchen, about 2 miles that way. But I think he's lost his accent a bit. I wonder what he sounded like when he was younger, before he lost his accent. But he were all, hey up, I'm Patrick Stewart, I'm from Yorkshire. Long before Sean Bean came along. But Sean Bean kept his accent. Anyway, so we'll leave it there. So I just thought I'd do that. A bit of fun. Don't know what the mysterious thing was, and he's not talking. Maybe he will one day, or he'll probably forget. But watch me review of Star Trek Picard, the series finale. It was an amazing finale, really well done. Hashtag Star Trek Legacy, hashtag Terry Trek. We want more from Terry Metalis. We don't want this silly Starfleet Academy series. Nobody cares, particularly with them being in the Discovery timeline. We're not really interested in Section 31, although everybody likes Michelle Yeoh. I mean, I do as well, she's great. I don't want to see a Section 31 movie. Definitely don't want to see a Section 31 series. Just give it to Terry Metalis. Get rid of Alex Kurtzman. Say, Alex, you know that deal we had? Here's several $1 million. Go away. We're putting that Terry in charge. That's what they need to do. Right, we'll leave it there. Hang on, where are we? I've got to get rid of this because I'm a professional, Right, so wherever you are, look after each other. Oh, I tell you, I'm useless. Wherever you are, look after each other. And until next time, I'll see thee. See, I'm pressing the wrong button now. That ain't coming on.